New Jersey actually has the nation's first tenure law. It was enacted in 1909 in the very heat of the progressive era. Anybody remember that? I used to teach about it. Woodrow Wilson, he was part of that era before he became president. It was a progressive era reform that was premised on protecting teachers against political favoritism, boss tweed, patronage. We may have versions of that in New Jersey as well. That frequently influenced issues like hiring and firing. Let me reward this constituent. Let me punish this political enemy. Therefore, this teacher gets fired or this teacher gets hired, and so on. So it guaranteed, this law, teachers' basic due process, like notice, an opportunity to be heard by a neutral decision maker. It even said that tenure is granted based solely on the basis of the passage of time. What do I mean by that? 3 years and a day, if you are still standing in this state under our law, you get tenure. 3 years and a day. Whether you've been observed, whether you've been evaluated, whether you're any good, you get tenure. It's driven by the passage of time. Now look, this assurance against arbitrarily makes sense, and it still makes sense. We need, hear me on this, to guarantee teachers reasonable protection from wrongful discharge. What we can't do, if we're serious about putting kids' interests above all else, is guarantee them lifetime job security, even if they are no longer effective at helping students learn. That's exactly what we've done. When I became Deputy Chancellor of the New York system, the New York Public School System, New York City, I asked for a statistic. I said, how many tenured teachers were terminated for ineffectiveness, incompetence? Now, I'm not talking about all the various other things that occasionally anybody in any profession does, unfortunately. I'm talking about just being bad at being a teacher. The answer was 7 out of 55,000 tenured teachers were removed for incompetence. That is, for you math geniuses, 0.00012. That's what that fraction becomes. New Jersey, over the last 10 years, only 17 teachers have lost their positions based on charges of inefficiency or incompetence. That's fewer than 2 per year across the state out of a total of about 100,000 tenured teachers. That is 0.21%. Okay? Whatever the intention was here, whatever the noble mission, that doesn't make any sense. I challenge you to find any other human endeavor with numbers like this.